Are you ready to awaken, heal, and align with your highest self? I'm Heather Lynn, founder of Heart Alchemy Wellness, a spiritual life coach, certified Ayurvedic nutritionist, QHHT practitioner, and 300-hour YTT yoga instructor. I've dedicated my journey to guiding others through deep transformations through shadow work and energetic healing. Through Chakra Wave Tuning and trauma-informed sound therapy, I help you unlock your inner wisdom, balance your energy, and step into your true power. Whether through one-on-one sessions or through our immersive retreats, I'm here to support your path to wholeness. Join me on this journey of self-discovery and healing. It's time to reclaim your power, awaken your heart, and step into the life you were meant to live. Good morning, my awakened lovers. Coach Heather Lynn here with Heart Alchemy Wellness. So it's Wednesday. So let's do our housekeeping before we get started. Please like, share, and subscribe to Daily Vibes with Heather Lynn. It is your daily advice, your daily energy release, and your daily breathwork network, man. All right, so let's just go ahead and get into this Wednesday energy. I'm feeling definitely a little vibey. It's midweek. We woke up at 5 a.m. with a tornado warning, like, whoa. So let's go ahead and dive right into this energy today. So I've cleansed my cards, and we're just going to go ahead and dive right in to see what the collective has for us. So, yes, 5 a.m. All right, so today's card, and I'm going to go ahead and put my hand over this just because it's a little ricey, as my granny would say. Goddess of the Earth, an idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way. Hey, and tis the season, and it's basically a woman on a tree, just like, yes, in her essence, and she is connected to the tree. And I'm going to try to dive right in. Basically, there's a heart at the beginning. You can see the heart of the tree, and she is just one with the tree. So it's just reminding us just to remain connected to our imagination or our most feminine energy, because that's where we attract and create our dream life. All right, so with that energy, let's just go ahead and just ground ourselves today, because I can definitely get the hint when I see the tree and the goddess like, that means that it's time to tap into our creative essence. And with that, we need to slow down. Here, buddy. Mr. Ace needs to get in his spot. So, he's been my PIC, my office dog forever, and he loves it. He comes in, helps us. Okay, but yeah, so let's just dive right in. Get into our creative, beautiful, feminine essence. And keep in mind, men, hear me out. You guys have feminine essence too. We both actually, as individuals, carry masculine and feminine energy. Our feminine energy is more of the creative, set in our essence, slow down, nature, call things to us, where our masculine energy is where we take the action, we go for it, but we need that feminine energy to light that fire under that passion project that we're working on. So we're going to go ahead and just, we're going to do a mudra today. So what I want you to do is take your thumb and your ring finger, and we're just going to connect them like this. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take just about 30 seconds of breath work. We're going to start with our breath work today. And we're just going to be doing just a standard in and out of your nose, in and out, right? We're just going to allow it to ground us into the present moment. So we're just going to breathe right in through our nose and breathe out. And smile while you're at it. Remember, you're here for a reason. We woke up. It's a beautiful day, regardless of what the outside is like. It's one thing I've learned. The beauty is in here. Okay. So breathing in, breathing out through the nose, breathing in, breathing out. The next one, we're going to breathe in through our nose. We're going to hold it. And then we're going to sigh it out of our mouth. Now, as we close our eyes, we just remind ourselves of this wonderful Wednesday affirmation. I am present to my mind. I am present to my body. I am present to my mind. And I am present with my body. I am present in my mind. And I am grounded in my thoughts. All right, let's go ahead and bring our hands to heart center. We're going to go ahead and just rub our hands. We're going to create some chi, some energy essence. As you start to move your hands, you will feel some heat from the friction of your hands. That heat is actually energy. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our wonderful warm hands and we're going to place them over our face. We're going to breathe in. And then sigh it out. And we're going to welcome this beautiful morning and this beautiful presence that we have here today.
The journey to healing starts with a single step. Are you ready to embrace your true self? Join us on April 27th at the Tranquility Salt Cave in Columbus, Ohio for the New Moon Inner Child Healing Sanctuary, led by Marcus Christolite from Sacred Light Healing and Wellness. This transformative event guides you through inner child wounding education, sacred journaling, and a powerful guided meditation for just $55 from 4 to 6 p.m. EST. As a bonus, immerse yourself in the tranquil environment of the Salt Cave with a 50% discount on a 1-hour halotherapy session, available for just $20 more from 6 to 7 p.m. EST. Spaces are limited, so don't miss this unique opportunity to reconnect with your authentic self and release emotional baggage. Book your spot now by scanning the QR code or visiting tranquilitysaltcave.com/events. If you have any questions, DM Christolite or call Tranquility at 614-859-3419. Your journey to healing starts here. Embrace the new you under the new moon.
A New Moon Inner Child Healing Sanctuary, taking place for the first time ever at Tranquility Salt Cave in Columbus, Ohio. Get your ticket today, as spaces are limited. Any questions, just reach out to myself, Marcus Christolite, and I will gladly guide you along the way.
And our goddess of earth energy, and I need some goddess energy this weekend. I swear, I'm not doing anything. Like, my goddess is calling me. Like, literally, I am going to paint, dance, do absolutely no work. I am off work. And that means anyone tries to get me to do some stuff. I do have a session, which I'm doing. Outside of that, outside of what's planned, I'm not planning anything this weekend because I need a couple of moments, or I need a day of restorative winter rest before I dive into the spring, because I have some, the spring is going to be popping. It already is. And I knew it because that's how I like life. I did have to have a long period of where things were stable and quiet because I had to learn how to chatter this busy mind of mine. And I had to do that and silent and meditation and, so here we go. We're back in spring, baby, and I love it. It feels so much better than the winter. And this is of the heart, okay? So we're talking about the heart. So I'm going into spring. I'm planting new seeds. Like, ooh, Age of Aquarius feels kind of nice. Feels nice on Heather. Feeling all flake, got my hair done, and my nails done. I'm like, all right. Because there was some shit I was letting slip it. I was just slipping. I was like, I don't even care. And what I realized though is that those essence and these little things that we do as women, like take care of our nails and our hair, these are attributes and things that make us who we are. That essence. Like I dress crazy. I have some crazy hairdos. I'll get some crazy nails. I am the epitome of just being the odd one out. If anyone knows who Punky Brewster was back in 1980, that was my girl. And I loved it. I loved her flavor. I loved the ultra vibrant colors and just how she could literally just turn all these, clothing concepts into cute ideas. So let's get going. Qigong. Qigong is an Eastern modality. And what it does is it's designed to release energy and create postnatal chi, right? We're born with prenatal chi and postnatal chi. Very important. Prenatal chi, we actually have 120 years is the actual lifespan of the human being. However, we average to about 79 for male and about 83 for women. The last time I checked my statistics, but at this point, I don't know what it is now with everything that's happened. So, with that said, we're going to go with what I know, right? Speak the truth and what you know and don't say shit you don't know. Okay, so we're going to release some energy. Now, we're going to start with our underarms. Now, we have two ways of doing this. Why do we have two ways of doing this? Because we have sovereignty over our body, and each and every one of us are in a beautiful, different place, spot, and emotion and physical place in our body. Okay? And guess what? We store a lot of stuff here and a lot of stuff in these hips. So if we're not releasing the energy, it gets stored. And guess what, babies and lovers and all of my, I'm just going to call y'all my freaking soul children, right? My soul brothers, sisters, my soul family, my soul children, right? Because I see myself as kind of like the mother hen. My job is to help guide and teach people beautiful aspects about themselves through simple daily hacks and techniques. Qigong is one of them. But what I'm trying to get to is that not all of us can lift our arm up. I've been there. I'm an athlete, meaning that I've had a couple of sports injuries in my arm, okay, in my thoracic region, so I'm very aware of limitations, okay? But what this is going to do is going to do two things for you, love. It's going to release some of those emotions, which is really the root of the problem. Let me repeat that again. Yes, we're going to release some of the emotions, which are the root of the problem, all right? Then we're going to basically work on that mobility, right? Because as we're releasing the energy, aka the emotions that are stored in the myofascial tissue, right? That's where it stores all these energies. It stores underneath our skin and our cells on a myofascial level, right? Underneath the skin or on the muscle tissue. So basically, if you can move your arm up like this, great. If not, you can start down here. You can go right here. You can go all the way up. And I would say if you can lift about right there, that's about all you can go. Move your arm out like this. Okay, keep it out like this. So, all right. Now, that was weird because I thought it was just, okay, anyway. So, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's just really important we have sovereignty over our body. So, here we go on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of observe the area. And what you're going to feel, at least this is what I feel, is I feel like little needles going out, and it's like going out like waves. Okay, like it dissipates out and up. Okay, so that is the energy that is released. All right, so once we release the stagnant energy, then comes the actual cleansing aspect. So let's move along to our elbow creases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to go ahead and do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! And look at that energy. This is stagnation. This is basically energy, excess energy or excess heat, because I lead half my life I live a sedentary lifestyle. The other half of my life I live a very active lifestyle to counterbalance, myself. Let's be honest. You have to counterbalance that energy. So now let's move on to our feet. We're going to stomp our feet. I'm taking off my shoes. I'm a firm believer that we need to activate and release. And the rubber on your shoes is basically just blocking all of it. So if you can take your shoes off, please do so. If not, you're still going to get the effect of allowing any of the excess energy that may be not rooted and light and love to release that energy. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so with that said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk just briefly about this new heart gate activation and this Shakti activation technique that I'm working on. In fact, my next session, I'm going to ask for permission to be able to present it to you guys because I'm so stinking excited. It is something new. It is something that no one else has been doing. And there's a reason and a rhyme to it. It took me a long time. I've been guided saying, hey, you need to work with energy fields. You need to help people awaken and, release some of the things that I personally have experienced myself and that I had to teach myself how to release. And once you go through that healing process, it is your gift and also our responsibility to be able to pay that energy forward, right? As we awaken ourselves and we become, aligned with what we're here to do. Aligned to hold hands with our brothers and sisters and help them awaken their heart and find their true highest self, right? Because we're here to create this new world, right? There's a lot of stuff that's going on around us, but it's us, the light workers, that are here to speak the word, to put the visions out there and be unapologetically authentic and the shit and the light that we're here to shine. So, also, my Quantum Healing Hypnosis, I have created a school where I'm going to be teaching people QHHT for practitioners. It's going to all be online. Why? Because it's going to take an army of us light leaders and us thought leaders and entrepreneurs. It's going to take all of us to bring in this vision of unity and oneness and business and in health and in community, especially in business. We're the innovators of, what are to, things that are become, right? And my contribution is my heart gate activation and my Shakti activation. And I'm going to be honest, you can't come into me being, needing work and be able to, like, Heather, I need a heart gate activation. What we're going to do is we're going to start you at a lower level, and then we're going to have a real discussion about it, about where you're at, because this is a very powerful activation where I'm talking biotune filling, reflexology, massage, myofascial release, all in one session, all in one. So heart gate activation, it's a 90-minute session. It's $100. The Shakti activation is a 90-minute activation, and it's $150. However, it's worth its weight in gold. Literally, it's ready to be here. It's ready for you guys. So it's here. So I just wanted to get that out there. It's been weighing heavy on my heart. I am able to schedule a session in evening. And I do have availability on the weekends where I have 4 sessions available. Keep in mind, as I begin booking up, my time and my space is going to be limited. So I'm just putting it out there. If this is something that you're interested in, you're just kind of interested in just learning just a little bit about just massage or cupping, or interested in having your feet massaged, it wraps all of these modalities into one. And it's a really powerful activation. And the ones that are going to align to this particular work, you're ready, lovers, and I'm ready for you, right? And the ones that may need a couple of steps, I got you, boo. I got you. Because I had to create an entry one to where that's for everyone. That's my myofascial release. However, the heart activation, I hit on specific acupressure points where it will bing, like it's powerful. I don't do anything. I'm just a conduit and a facilitator, and all I've done is, receive the message, and I'm getting the message out to you guys. I'm just a messenger, and my hands are here just to be a conduit along the way. So much love, much light, guys. Super excited to bring you guys the heart activation and the Shakti activation. And let's basically make some dreams happen. Let's activate our highest self and magnetize the fuck out of this freaking earth and just shine our lights like we're meant to. Love us. Have a great day.
Universe, it's time to reconnect. Join us at Ascending with Our Roots Holistic Retreat, taking place on May 3rd and 4th at the breathtaking Hocking Hills State Park. This retreat is packed with transcending healing practices and self-empowerment. Day 1 kicks off with a sacred cacao blessing, dives deep into shadow work and biofield tuning at Rose Lake, and ends with a vibrant evening of fire and flow arts. Day 2 features sunrise nature yoga, a picturesque group hike through Hocking Hills, and a guided elemental meditation. Enjoy free time for one-on-one healing sessions or self-reflection before joining our playful inner child hooping flow shop. We'll close the retreat with more fire and flow arts under the stars. Vegetarian and vegan meals are provided and tent rentals are available. And don't forget, May 4th is Star Wars Day, so let your inner Jedi shine. Register now by scanning the QR code, visiting our Facebook event page, or sending a DM to Marcus Crystallite. May the 4th be with you.
Ascending with Our Roots Hocking Hills Holistic Retreat, coming up May the 3rd and the 4th. There will be holistic healing workshops like sound healing, guided meditation, yoga, and more, cacao ceremony, fire and flow arts. Along with that, meals provided, vegetarian and vegan, hiking, as well as primitive camping. Scan the QR code to get started. Use the Jotform link in the Facebook